What is up, everybody? It is official, Master Darkpoi Gaming. I am Darkpoi, and I have received my first partnership from Upper Park Disc Golf. Every time you use the code Darkpoi to save your 15%, a small portion of that purchase goes directly to help support our channel. So we appreciate it. Please check them out if you have an opportunity. Thank you so much. Let's get to the channel. Awesome alternative lines that I like to use in Disc Golf Valley. Alright, so first up we have this roller play. I see a lot of people still struggling to make this island consistently. So here's a roller play, it bounces you right over the wall. I hear a lot of people saying already, is it repeatable? Yes. Here's 4 more examples of how it would work, one of which is one that does not pop over the wall, but because of the way the thing rolls, it stays on the inbounds play, because it didn't make it all the way over. So take that information for what it is. Next we got this hyzer spike line. You can throw this way, you throw into the trees, you can do whatever you want, it's fine. I like these weird lines because it allows you for other options, especially when the wind gets into play, if you have very specific lines you like to use. So here, this one's a nice and easy one. This light extra glide defender is fantastic. I highly suggest you go get it unlocked. We got another one here. Now this is the line I would use for my extra glide big skip Enigma ace run. But it works just as well for the hyzer spike line to get you over by the basket. Again, if the wind conditions are a little crazy, I wouldn't recommend this line, but here's another fun one for you. Alright, so normally I would throw the forehand play and just go under the rock wall because I am familiar with it and it's pretty consistent for me. However, my buddy Devin was like, this is the way he likes to go. So here's this one for you, an alternative line to get over here to the basket for the easy eagle. So this one's here in case you have a scenario where you don't have a disc that can make it over there, potentially good. What you can do is aim low, go under the tree line here with a skip. Really any fairway driver with a skip should get you there. Setting yourself up for the nice easy bird, no problem. Alright, here's an alternative line for you if you don't like playing over the lake. Find yourself a heavy fade disc, an overstable disc. Go with the forehand play. Even if you don't clip the little hillside there, you'll still land right by the basket. This is one of my favorite ace run lines. I like to go forehand. I use the water skip as a safety precaution in case something doesn't quite go right. But as you saw there, you don't necessarily need it. Same exact thing with this line. If you're finding yourself struggling here and you have yourself a long distance water skip, you can go ahead and throw right over the lake here. As using the water skip will help give you a little bit of security, but again, you don't need it. If you throw it correctly, you should be able to bounce yourself right over here and slide in for the nice easy eagle. Alright, this is one of my favorite alternative lines. I like to come up here and throw this way because with this captain, it creates this nice little line where instead of catching and rolling, it just shoots me with a big bounce and skids me across the ground. I love playing that play. I don't recommend it. There's many other better choices. Same thing with here. There are many other better choices, but I like to get weird with the way I throw, and I really enjoy discovering these alternative lines. I don't know if anybody would use any of these flexi lines the way I do, but hey, it's there for you just in case you never thought about it. Same thing here. I would normally throw a forehand, Destiny or Captain down there, clip the edge of the hillside, and then settle down there for a long par. But what you can do is flex it down here this way, clip that rock, and if you do it right, you should be able to line yourself up regardless of how the rock kicks you for the eagle. This is one of my favorite plays. It's a backhand, right-hand backhand flex shot with an understable disc, water skip attribute. The reason I like to go with the backhand instead of forehand is because the fade puts you over by the bridge when you throw around this tree. So if you go this way, you should fade back to the left, allowing you to land on this pad, giving you a difficult but potentially runnable, consistently runnable eagle look at this basket. So in case you were wondering. If you hate having to throw between the praying hands, you don't have to. If you get yourself a light, extra glide, anything really, you should be able to clear these rocks just throwing over top. If you do the line correctly, you should hit that side of the rock straight up, and it should just bounce you right down by the basket, allowing you for the easy finish. I know a lot of people know about this line, but in case you don't, and not everybody does, you can throw right over this hill. Just about any disc should get you there. allowing you for the nice, easy walk-away eagle. This is my buddy Devin's line. This is the one that he suggested to me. He said, you know, how do I feel about going this way? I tried it out, and I have to agree, this is pretty viable if you're with it. It should set you up over here by this rock pretty consistently, allowing you to throw through really any hole that you can find, giving yourself an opportunity for the walk-away bird. My buddy Devin then asked me about this line. And I said, yeah, I got you, bro. So I showed him the line. I said, really what you want to do is just make sure that you're either going curve around the rock that's up here or going over top. Alright, that's really the key, because if you hit that rock, you're going to kick over to the left and go into a potentially not even OB, but bad space, causing you to have to re-tee or go OB. So there's that one for you. I know a lot of people tend to struggle. That one along with this one. This is a hard one to make so that you don't go in the water, in my opinion. I've seen some people roll it in a specific way so that it rolls down off of that back of that hillside and lands right on the tee, right on the green. I haven't figured that much of it out yet, but there it is. Same thing here. You got to be careful, because if you use the wrong disc, you could potentially throw right over, hit the green, and bounce right over and into OB. So, you know, watch yourself when you're practicing these lines. Make sure you're trying different discs until you find the one you need. So what I like to do is place my Captain Water Skip or Destiny Water Skip so that it aims right between these rocks and just full send it. And if you do it correctly, you should clear the water and you should land right over here. Sometimes if you get a little too much slide, you'll hit the wall and go OB, but it's kind of wishy-washy to be 100%, but it works a lot. And then finally, here we are. This is one of my favorite holes to play. A lot of people have a lot of different lines, but I find that if you have a good regular disc, no roller needed, you can just throw over, hit the corner, and give yourself a look for the albatross. Now, to each their own, do what works for you. If you enjoyed the content, if you could like and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you in the future.